So that is the concept of what we are doing in constructor. Inside the constructor, what kind of code we are writing, that is what we have observed. Now that was about the constructor which is not taking any parameters. Right now, that was this constructor. For this constructor which is not taking any parameters, that is what was happening. Okay, now suppose that I am writing another type of rectangle object creation statement where I am using a different constructor. Okay, I am using a different constructor which is the one which takes parameters. Suppose I am writing like this, where I am writing 20 30 as x and y and 60 90 as width and height, let us say. Okay, suppose this is what I am doing. Okay, then what is happening? Let us not forget that whether we are using different constructor or not, the class is same. Right, class is same. We are using the same class. This is not a different class, it is the same class. And because it is the same class, the object that is created is coming from the same class, just that we are having a different constructor. Okay, and if you observe your rectangle code in your rectangles project, you will observe that that rectangle is having actually two different constructors. Right, let us open that to observe. See, here you see this is my rectangle class from rectangles project. Okay, in this rectangle class you see that this is my constructor which is not taking any parameter. Okay, and this is my constructor which is taking parameters. Right, cool. And let us observe what kind of code is written inside this constructor. Okay, inside this constructor the syntax looks slightly different and slightly we think, I mean, like the complicated stuff. Okay, this looks different. Definitely it looks different. What is so different about this? See, when we compare this constructor with this constructor, okay, on the left we are writing x equal to 0, x on the left, y on the left, width on the left, height. That's it. That means we are using the names of the fields directly. X, Y, width and height. Those are the names of the fields, and those names of the fields we are writing here. No problem at all, right? But when we are writing this constructor, we are writing something called this dot X, this dot Y, this dot width and this dot height. What exactly that means? Okay, for now, we will not go deeper, and then we will just follow what is written here. Okay, for now we will just understand that maybe this is how constructors with parameters are written, maybe. Okay, for now we will not particularly discuss what exactly this means here. We will not discuss that now. For now, just understand that we have to write it like this. Okay, we have to write it like this. Okay, what we are writing: this dot x equal to x, this dot y equal to y, this dot width equal to width, this dot height equal to height. Is this clear? Okay, cool. Now, if you understood that, I have a small exercise for you. Okay, suppose that you have a class called student. Okay, suppose that you have a class called student, and in this student class the fields that are available are student ID, student name, and let us say age, suppose. Okay, and I am also mentioning you the types also. Student ID is a string type. Okay, student name is also string type, and age is of int type, suppose. Okay, now I want you people to write in your respective systems how would this student constructor look if that constructor is taking parameters. Right, if that constructor is taking parameters, how would the student constructor look. You can refer to the rectangle class constructor that we have just seen in your respective systems, okay, and then try writing it.